Coming up in Right On.
This week, finding the time to write, how to quit stalling and start writing. Keep watching. Hi, I'm Rob Parnell,
The world's foremost writing guru.
I hope you're feeling well and happy. Yes? Good. But are you writing? Or are you like most writers and finding excuses not to write? Or maybe you're just too busy. Life gets in the way, right? Stay tuned for 9 tips on how to find more time to write.
When it comes to the bestseller lists, one particular genre stands tall. It is, of course, the thriller. Wouldn't you want the success of an international best-selling thriller author? Sure you would. Writing the thriller takes you through the critical basics of writing modern thrillers for publication. From inventing classic heroes and unforgettable villains, through research, plotting story, and creating novel templates, to style, point of view, pacing, in fact everything you need to begin a lucrative career in this exciting arena of commercial storytelling. Writing the thriller from Rob Parnell, the world's foremost writing guru. Get it now. And now, this week's Write On article. Finding the time to write.
Writers always need more time. There never seems to be enough to get everything done. So what's the result? Self-flagellation, guilt, beating yourself up, feeling like you've let down your creativity and your commitment. If you take yourself seriously as a writer, how do you get around this?
Bits and pieces.
If you can't find time to write a lot, try writing things in bits. Never turn off your PC. Or, if you still write freehand, always keep a notepad and pen somewhere around. Commit to writing 1 or 2 sentences every time you walk past. That's it. Nothing more.
The night shift.
I know it's hard to re-educate your body to write at night, but I've known many serious writers that have done this for years before they've become successful enough to give up their day jobs.
TV or not TV?
Do you still feel the need to watch TV at night? Well, how about writing as well? I know it's hard to concentrate on writing when there's something else going on in the room. Well, for most people anyway. But if you do it, you'll eventually train your mind to zone out what's going on. Just try it for a couple of weeks. You'll see.
Travel writing.
When you're on the bus or the train or driving into work, make up scenes in your mind. Be like a director, as if you're on a movie set. Think of your characters as actors and direct them. Think of the dialogue between them. Think about where they are. Think about the words you'll use to describe what's going on.
Make it a more time.
Yes, make more time for yourself. The fact is, everyone needs alone time. It's not a crime. You're not insulting anyone. It's not a mental aberration. It's your right as a human being. So take it.
There are so many writers' resources out there on the net. How do you know which are the good ones? At Writers Resources Reviews, we acquire and evaluate all the new writers' resources and only let you know about the good ones. Go to Writers Resources Reviews now and subscribe to your free newsletter. More from this week's article. Fun, 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 fun.
If you're not quite in the mood to start writing, why not make it fun? Now here's something that David Bowie used to do when he was trying to think of lyrics for songs. He'd write down words on cards and then throw them all up in the air and see where they landed. And then he'd pick up the cards and write down the words in the order they came down in. You can use this technique as a springboard to creativity.
What's up? Ahead?
Whenever you have spare time, make lists of things that you need to do, especially to do with your writing. For example, you could have a list like this. 1. Plan the next chapter. 2. Do a profile of the bad guy. 3. Find a book about writing articles, something to read. 4. Draw a location map, some sort of setting for your book. And 5. Outline the ending. Then the thing to do is to put together a things to do list and stick it wherever it's going to annoy you the most, like on the fridge or in the bathroom or next to your bedside table, anywhere that it's going to remind you of all the things you need to get done.
What a relief.
Okay, this might seem a little desperate, but have you ever thought about writing in the loo? The next time you're called short, why not take a notebook in there and just jot down a few lines? I mean, what else are you going to do in there?
Sleep tight.
And finally, before you go to sleep at night, ask your subconscious to tell you stories. And if you've already got stories, ask your subconscious for solutions and endings and more details about your characters. You'll be amazed at what you come up with the next morning.
So what's the conclusion?
The fact is, there is always time to write if you need to find it. The trick is to turn a decision to write regularly into a commitment to act on your word. You need to change the way you think so that you can change what you do, but just a little bit at a time. Yes, it's okay to live your life and have fun, but remember that you're a writer first, and writers write.
It's the 21st century, and the rules for writers have changed.
Scratch that.
There are no rules. Do you have the right stuff? Go to the link on screen right now, and over the next 4 weeks, find out all you need to know to make a living as a writer in the 21st century. Get the right stuff. And now, this week's writer's quote. Those who write clearly have readers. Those who write obscurely have commentators.
That's it for this show. Next time we look at finding the genius within. Remember to subscribe to this channel, R&R Books Film Music. Join me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Google+. If you can't find me, just type in Rob Parnell into Google and I'll be there right at the top. Until next time, stay happy and keep writing.